Good morning and welcome to Morning Wrap Up for your investment strategies and trading setup. Today is 24th of June, Friday. A short disclosure before start. The stocks or sectors mentioned here are not buy or sell recommendation. It is just to update what is happening in the market. The FII long short position in the Indian index is absolutely my own interpretation. It is not an intraday or positional trade recommendation. It may give you an approximate idea where Nifty is going to go over the period of time. I have a suggestion: seek investment or trading advice only from SEBI registered advisors. So let's begin. SGX Nifty is trading marginally positive this morning. Last night US indices closed average 0.75% up. Europe was down, average around 1% down. This morning Nikkei is trading 0.8% up. China is flat. Other Asian indices are also positive, around 0.9% up. So there is a positive Q globally, barring Europe in this morning for our index. Brent crude closed almost flat at 110 USD. Natural gas fell yesterday from 6.8 to 6.2 level, shaded significantly 35% from its 8th June high of 9.65. Copper also was soft yesterday. It fell to 3.74 from 3.86 yesterday, day before yesterday. It has overall shaded 18% from its 3rd June high of 4.577 US dollar. Steel prices are holding around 4300 level. Still it is down by almost 18%, 18 to 19% from early May peak. So cooling off base metal prices and steel will lower input cost for many of the sector, releasing margin pressure on the companies. Yesterday iron ore price was up by 5% at 117 US dollar per ton. USD INR is holding at 78.16. Dollar index is firm at 104.32. Let's come to Indian market. Yesterday FIIs created long in the index, keeping all previous shorts open in the market. So despite any intermittent rally, chances of further downside cannot be eliminated at this point of time. However, short covering may come at any point, at any level. In the cash market yesterday, net cash outflow from FIIs stood 2319 crore and net cash inflow by DIIs stood at 2438 crore. So net cash outflow by FIIs in this fiscal stood around 1.46 lakh crore, while net cash inflow from DIIs in this fiscal stood around 1.21 lakh crore. As we discussed yesterday, manufacturing PMI data will come out for UK. So UK has declared its manufacturing PMI. UK manufacturing PMI fell to a 23-month low at 53.4 in June from 54.6 in May. Output growth slowed the most since February of 2021 amid weaker demand and significant supply issues. Consumer confidence number of UK has been declared as per Indian Standard Time 4:30 AM today. The Great Britain Consumer Confidence Indicator fell to minus 41 in June 2022 from minus 40 in May, setting a new record low for the second consecutive months and adding to concern of a pullback in consumer spending amid sluggish economic growth. Japan inflation figure has already been declared at 5 a.m. Indian Standard Time today. The annual inflation rate in Japan was at 2.5% in May 2022, unchanged from April's 7.5 years high figure. On the context, Japan's inflation turned positive since September 21. Today, UK retail sales data will come out at tentative at 11:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time. US new home sales data will also be declared today. Tentative time is 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Now let's come to the corporate action in Indian market. Today, the record date of Fluorotide Limited for its final dividend of rupees 1. CAMS, Computer Age Management Services Limited, declared its final dividend of rupees 12 per share. Its record date is today 24th of June. Navkar Urban Structure Limited, its stock split from rupees 10 to rupees 2 face value. Record date is today 24th of June. Today is the ex-date of Balkrishna Industries Limited for its final dividend of rupees 4 per share. Record date is 27th of June. Nazara Technologies Limited, today is the ex-date for its bonus issue of 1:1 and record date is 27th of June. Let's come to the news part. From the economic desk, India's effort to modernize railway logistics infra gets USD 245 million support from World Bank. The World Bank has approved a loan of USD 245 million to support India's effort to modernize rail freight and logistics infrastructure, the International Financial Institution has said in a statement. On this context, in May 21, Indian Railway has carried 114 point, in May 22, Indian Railway has carried 131.7 tons of transport versus 114.9 million tons in May 21. Correction, May 22 data was 131.7 million tons. This transport revenue in the month of May stood 14,112.66 crore versus 11,611.32 crore in May 21. So increase in rail traffic in the month of May is mainly due to increased transportation of coal, cement, clinker and food grains. But railway freight traffic has drastically lost market share in last one decade to road transport due to lack of infrastructure. Latest known market share of rail traffic is around 17% versus 71% of road transport. Increase in rail traffic can decrease release of greenhouse gases. Government has taken initiative like implementation of freight corridor to boost this sector. On this juncture, this USD 245 million investment will play a crucial role to speed up Indian rail freight services. This will bring opportunity for private participation in the sector. On this context, key listed player in the segment is Concor, which is a public sector unit, and Gateway Disc Park Limited. This is a private private company. Russia has now emerged among top 10 suppliers of crude oil to India. From all the crude oil purchases from overseas, India's import from Russia have climbed more than 50 times since April. Now Indian refiners are purchasing heavily from Russia at deep discount. Integrated coal-bed methane company Great Eastern Energy Company Limited on Thursday announced that it has executed an amendment to its petroleum mining lease and will now progress with its shale exploration program. One news from pandemic side, that World Health Network declares monkeypox as a pandemic with 3,417 confirmed monkeypox cases reported across 58 countries. World Health Network has announced that they are declaring the current monkeypox outbreak a pandemic. The vaccine for the disease has been made mandatory in Africa. News from companies. HDFC Life has declared its highest ever bonus on its participating plans. The bonus of rupees 2465 crore was announced in the company's board meeting held in April 2022. 5.87 lakh policyholders are eligible for this bonus out of the total amount of 2465 crore. 1803 crore will be payable in this financial year as bonus on maturing policies or as cash bonuses. The remaining bonus amount would be payable in the future as and when policies ceases to exist on account of maturity, death or surrender. There is a news on promoter by promoters insider trading basically. Array Drugs and Pharmaceuticals Limited. Promoters has increased holding in Array Drugs and Pharmaceuticals Limited. Bina Rajesh Ghatalia, a promoter of the company, used to hold 13.8% share of the company, has acquired another 1.96% in the company, which makes her holding to 15.76%. The promoter holding as on March 2022 in the company was 48.06%. With this acquisition, promoter holding will rise to 50.03%. The stock price closed 32.7 in BSE yesterday. News from auto company Hero Motor Corp Limited. Hero Motor Corp to increase ex showroom price of motorcycle and scooters from July 1st up to rupees 3000. This price hike has been taken to pass on rising input cost. One news from oil and gas sector. ONGC Videsh, the overseas arm of ONGC, announced that it has made a new oil discovery in Colombia. So that was it for the day. We will meet tomorrow once again. Thank you for watching.